right, hey guys, so today for writing, we're going to continue to work on elaborating in our writing. So remember, elaborating is giving those very specific details. Think about that simple circle compared to that really decorated circle that we came up with that became our creature. So we're going to learn 2 strategies today, and then I'm going to ask that you use those strategies in your fall family tradition writing piece that we started last week. All right, let's get started. So the first one is actually pretty easy. It's called giving details. And so this one you're using specific word choice to make your writing interesting. So instead of just using boring words like fun or cool or pretty, we want to use more interesting words, words that really make our writing fun to read. It also gives a more specific picture in our reader's head. So let's look at an example sentence. The sugar on the pie crust sparkled and the warm brown pumpkin filling was perfectly smooth. That's pretty good, right? So when I look at this sentence, I think about what words make a better picture in my head. I think of the word sugar on the crust sparkled. So instead of saying that it was really pretty, they said that it sparkled. I really like the part where it says was perfectly smooth, because I can kind of picture that pie with the brown filling on the inside. So that's just some really good examples of how we can give details in our writing. All right, the second way that we can do that is by making comparisons. So here you're comparing one thing to another with similes and metaphors. Now we've talked about similes before in writing, but let's just go over it just one more time. So a simile is whenever you compare 2 things using the words like and as. So for example, the girl ran like a cheetah. I'm comparing the girl and the cheetah. And so I'm saying the girl is fast by saying she is like a cheetah. Now a metaphor, it's really similar. That's where you don't use the word like or as. So you could say the girl was a cheetah. Again, I'm saying that she's fast because I'm saying she is a cheetah when she runs. So comparisons using like or as are similes. Metaphors are you're just calling one thing the other. So let's look at another example sentence. The pie filling looked like a pool full of wet sand. The crust was golden brown like a penny. All right, so I have 2 sentences here. The first one, the pie filling looked like a pool full of wet sand. So I'm saying the pie filling looked like, there's my word like, a pool full of wet sand. So I'm comparing the filling to sand and kind of picture what that would look like. My second sentence, I'm comparing the crust was like a golden penny. So I'm saying the crust had the color of a penny. So again, using that word like to say what something looks like. All right, so those are our 2 new ways to elaborate in our writing. We've already talked about sensory details, but now, today, I want you to also try to give more specific word choice and make comparisons. So what you're gonna do now is whenever the substitute teacher lets you know, you're gonna go back to your seat, you're gonna open up to your fall family tradition piece, and I want you to continue to write that piece. And I want you to make sure that you're adding those specific details, you're adding those comparisons, and you're adding those sensory details to elaborate in your writing. All right, thanks for listening. You guys are awesome, and I cannot wait to see what you guys write. Good luck.